Are we back to fighting wars for Israel again? Kind of looks like it. It's given me flashbacks, man. But that might not be the case. There could be reason to believe that we could be tying up loose ends in the Middle East, and with every troublesome diplomatic partner that we have, we may be pushing ourselves further away from them. The obligations that we've had in the past are being reevaluated, right? And I kind of suspect that's going to happen with Israel too. I suspect that Netanyahu is going to get the Zelensky and President Ubaduba Bixnud Mahomofugga. I expect that he's going to get that treatment on TV as well eventually. And this might just be my coping. I could just be coping about all this. But it's stuff that I definitely want to see, and I see a little bit of evidence for suspecting that it'll happen. And it's funny because it comes at the complete opposite time where you would expect this, where we just helped Israel bomb Iranian nuclear facilities. But I think that this is going to be the extent. It's going to be the last thing that we help them with in any major sense. Militarily. So, right, say nothing about interest or anything like that. So it could be a case that it becomes a Zelensky treatment for Israel, where we just try to get out of the obligations and the promises and things that we've made before and set them free, and it could happen. It could happen. If you think about it, Trump really hates people making threats using his own street cred, if you know what I mean. He doesn't like people using American power for their own shit and to kill themselves and to make the world a worse place and fuck up relations in complete areas, whether it be Russia or whether it be every Middle Eastern country. He doesn't like people doing that. He doesn't like people waving his dick around for him, right? That's why I think, that's the first reason why I think that Netanyahu is going to get a reevaluation, and he's going to get called out eventually, maybe during another ambush, right? The Zelensky thing, that was, another Zelensky debate, that was, or visit, it was a visit. That would be great. The other reason I have to believe that this will happen is, just the other day he said Israel and Iran don't know what the fuck they're doing, and he tended to put a lot of blame on Israel for breaking the ceasefire. So it's clear that he's not completely blind. He's blind. No, maybe he is blind with Zionism, but he knows when someone's breaking the deal, right? He knows the Talmud, and and he knows when someone's breaking it. And he wasn't afraid to say to blame Israel for that. So that's encouraging, in the very least. About the attack itself, here's another possible piece of evidence about the attack itself. Rather than getting dragged into a special ops, Bay of Pigs kind of thing, I guess that could still happen. Oh, geez. Yeah, I guess it could happen. In Iran, or any invasions or cross-border freedom fighters or whatever. That none of that's happened yet, so that's encouraging. And the only thing that we've done is drop a dozen big ass bombs to destroy the uranium infrastructure. That's pretty low involvement, even though I'm still upset because the Iran is the wrong country to be targeting. But obviously it can't be a good result if they pick the wrong target. But it's been very minimal response, and if anything, I would like to interpret it as malicious compliance to help destroy Iran's uranium capabilities. Is like, oh yeah, we think they're a big problem too, and so we're just gonna bust up their shit so they can't do any nuclear research or production, and now you won't be able to invade them, and there'll be no reason for us to invade them or anything like that. That's certainly a simple solution, which I would suspect that Trump would be in favor of, and I would suspect that that's what he did. He's never liked Iran, but having a crazy country that you don't like, that's very angry at you for supporting Israel, that's not a big problem if they don't have any capacity to hurt you. It's a shithole country. If they don't have nukes, they can't really do anything. Their military is not great, especially now. So there's some shithole country that's really mad at you. It doesn't really matter. So hopefully that's what he was doing. And if I'm wrong, then I guess I'll have new stickers to put on my windshield, my rear windshield, about supporting troops and supporting autism and stuff like that. So I hope I'm right about that. If I'm wrong, we'll know soon. And like I say, I would love to see Netanyahu getting the Zelensky and President Bixnude treatment. It might happen, might happen over Palestine or something. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen there? Yeah, that's probably not very likely, but it could happen. It could happen. Then maybe they'll make up again and invade some other fucking shithole country together to celebrate. Alright. Thanks for watching.